Hi there and welcome to Dinos Vault once again, guys. Today I'm checking out the all-new TVS Phoenix 125, the 2015 model. Now the first thing that comes to my mind is when I think about the Phoenix is why in the world did such a good motorcycle didn't do well. When I reviewed it a couple of years ago, I came out mightily impressed and believed that it did almost everything well to take on the Honda Shine head-on. Anyway, TVS are really riding high on the super success of their scooter lineup currently, especially the Jupiter that has created a record by breaching the 5 lakh sales figure in the shortest span of time. Now, getting back to the bike in focus, so the Phoenix has risen from the ashes and comes out in its reincarnated avatar now. Now, will it manage to soar really high this time around? Let's find out. So, first of all, going by my regular usual style of review, we'll point out the differences between the older model and the new one. Now, what is immediately apparent, of course, are the looks. Back then it still was a gorgeous looking 125cc commuter, in fact the best in my personal opinion in its segment. Now they have tried to make it look a little larger and sportier by adding tank scoops, 3D logo and a body colored extended pillion grab bar. Now you also have a new headlamp setup with LED pilot lamps. The earlier rendition also had pilot lamps, but these are LED strips like those found on the Apache series. You also get a more sculpted front visor, which reminds us of the one found on the Star City Plus. You also get new paint schemes and more visually striking body graphics this time around. The seat also looks slightly longer than that of the preceding model. And I have to emphasize here that just like the preceding model, the fit and finish is extremely good for the segment this bike finds itself in. And then you also have the addition of gas-filled shock absorbers at the rear. However, the overall dimensions of the vehicle remains absolutely same. There are no changes whatsoever. Even I don't believe there are any changes lurking under the hood. The engine, I guess, is pretty much the same. Now, what's new is you get a vehicle locator key like the one found on the Centuro. Now, this comes in handy, especially when you have parked your vehicle in heavily crowded parking lots where guys ruthlessly stack or rather stick the bikes together one next to the other. And I wonder how they manage to do that and how in the world they try to pull them out. Now, pressing the button on the keychain enables the vehicle to shout out to you in desperation while also turning on all the indicators to help you locate your bike in a crowded parking lot, and that's a welcome feature. Another important feature is the addition of tubeless tires on this refreshed version, because the older model I believe came with tube tires. And apart from that, powering this pocket rocket is a 125cc eco thrust engine that puts out a maximum power of 11 PS at 8000 rpm and a maximum torque of 10.8 newton meters at 5500 rpm. Now this comes mated to a 4-speed gearbox. And talking about the test ride experience, the street is ultra comfortable, which is a must have for a commuter. The soft compound grips and raised handlebar with perfectly set front foot pegs offer you a completely stress-free ride. This was the USP of the preceding model, and they have just tried to make it better this time around by offering gas charged shocks. The engine is very refined and responsive, and the throttle response is crisp. This just gets better with an extremely light clutch, which offers effortless gear changes in heavy traffic conditions. The gearbox is smooth and comes with a heel and toe shifter. What I really did miss though was, like I did in the older model as well, was the 5th gear. Anyway, the engineers know better, so we'd rather leave the decision making to them. Now, talking about the instrument cluster, I wouldn't say the instrument cluster is completely new, but it has been refreshed, wherein it now comes with a white backlit display for better visibility and comes with larger fonts. So what you get is in the all digital display is a speedometer, tachometer, trip meter, fuel gauge, service reminder and a low battery indicator. So that was the typical nice and refined exhaust note. Now talking about the test ride experience, I've already mentioned to you. Now talking about the switchgear is impeccably laid out with a high beam flasher, and in place of the engine kill switch you have a hazard lights switch just like the older model. Now for those who are used to using the engine kill switch, you would just keep turning on the hazard lights just like me until you get a hang of it. The hazard lights are a very useful safety feature to have on board, especially in foggy and rainy conditions, because they enhance your vehicle visibility for oncoming traffic. Apart from that, the braking power available on board is you get 130 front and rear drum brakes, and you have an option of going with a 240 roto pedal disc, which is great. And suspension setup, you get telescopic front forks and 5-step adjustable MIG or monotube inverted gas filled shock absorbers with series spring suspension at the rear, which offers for one of the best and most comfortable rides in this segment, undoubtedly. And talking about the tires, you get 17-inch wheels with a 90 section rear tire. And taking a look at other unchanged specs, you get a wheelbase of 1265 ground clearance is 165 seat height is 780 I guess, and the overall weight of the vehicle is 116 kgs for that of the disc brake variant. Now fuel tank capacity is 12 liters with a 2-liter reserve, and mileage claim is 67 kmpl I guess. Now this is the vehicle locator key function I was talking about. Now when you hit that white button, the blinkers start blinking, and they keep blinking for around 5 seconds I believe, until you are able to locate your vehicle in a heavily crowded parking lot. Now you have 6 colors to choose from. You get 3 shades of black with different body graphics. You get 1 red, 1 white and a dual tone black and white variant. Mileage claim is 67 kmpl, and price ex showroom Hyderabad is 55,171 for the drum variant and 57,815 for the disc variant. So that's about it for now. I just hope this video was useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care and God bless.